So, just in case I lost all that footage, welcome to another vlog, because I'm pretty sure I just lost every single thing on this memory card. And it's fine because this is like a new beginning anyway. Like, it's all good. New beginnings, like new year, like what's the worst that could happen? I do not know what's going on with this camera. It is crazy. Like, I don't know if like the memory card is not formatted or something, or if I'm just like shaking it too much, but like I think I just lost all my footage, which is really obnoxious, and I'm not understanding like what's going on. Like, I wish I could understand. Like, it started reformatting the memory card for some reason, so I might have just lost everything, but I'm not tripping. I don't really care. But what I was trying to tell you guys before I keep getting really interrupted by the camera, this is the pool. It's really nice. And that's the hot tub and the chicken coop. Trying not to do too much. So basically I decided to hop in the pool because obviously like summer is ending and I don't know when I'm gonna have the opportunity to get in the pool again. I've said this like 4 times. So let's see if I can put the camera down really nicely without it losing any footage, because I don't know if it's because I'm knocking her around too much, but she's not happy with me. And it's a Sony ZV-1, so I don't know like what the problem is, but it sucks because I think I lost all my pickleball content, like everything. So I was just like, whatever, like do what you gotta do, boo. Like, if you need to reset, then reset. And honestly, the pickleball content wasn't really that great. So let me put my camera away before something else goes wrong with it. Definitely like and subscribe to this channel. I'm really trying to get a new camera to make better content for you guys, so I'd really appreciate your support. So I don't know where my tripod is. That's another issue. I don't know if I left it in the car, if I left it at the gym, at church. I'm no idea. But worst case scenario, the tripod was pretty cheap. It's not the end of the world, but I really want my tripod back. I cannot find it. And it's hard to vlog without a tripod. Like, you have to find places. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about earlier. Oh, and just in case all the footage is lost, I was talking about how I feel like all my favorite influencers like are on like crazy weight loss journeys, which is fine. Like, I don't care. Do you, boo. Do what's great for you. But like, it kind of makes me feel bad because it just sucks because not everybody has access to like medication, or like once you have money, you have more access, and it's a privilege to have access to like certain things, and it just sucks. Like, I don't care. Like, obviously I believe in body autonomy, like whatever is best for you, I want you to do for your health. But at the same time, it kind of sucks because it seems as if like all the body confidence content is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and I'm so scared for our younger generation, because what are they gonna watch? Like, the people who don't have access to semaglutides, like what happens to them? Like, who is cheering them on and telling them that they're still beautiful, even though they might not be like the body type? So that's something I've been like dealing with in my mind, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that was a really good swim. I really don't want to get my hair wet, and the pool is mad cold, so the chances of me swimming tomorrow is so slim because it's not even gonna be 80 degrees tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the doggies, and just in case you haven't met them, you'll meet them now because my camera's tweaking. Alright, I think it's because it was wobbling on this fence and it was not happy about that. It was like, what are you doing? So right here, who's right here by the door? That's Benny. And then there's another one in there. I can't remember his name right now. I don't know why. And then there's the chicken coop right here. I have to go back out here to close that chicken coop over there. I've been here before, y'all. This is like one of my OG house sits from when I first started house sitting. Like, this is like the one. And it has like an awesome view back here. Like, I can only imagine in the fall when like all the leaves are falling and it's orange. I know it's gorgeous. So anyway, I'm gonna head in because I know they're like, what are you doing, lady? Like, come back inside, please. They're a little needy. So, excuse me. Hi, I'm back. Hi, guys. I went swimming. I love this house, guys. Look at this. If you guys look at my old videos, you might have seen this setup. They got a new couch though. But look at like the interior. It's so cool. So yeah, this is the house. I've never been upstairs before because my guest room is that way, so I don't need to go upstairs. And if it did delete, we're still cute. We're still baddies. Like, we're still that girl. Like, we don't care. We don't let things stop us from doing what we need to. I lost all that footage. I lost every single piece of content. I lost maybe like 4 YouTube videos, but it's all good. Good morning, happy Monday. It is Labor Day. I am back to my house. I wanted to put on some tennis clothes because I never washed those clothes from yesterday. But I'm very disappointed that I lost my tripod, because that means I gotta buy another tripod. And like, I honestly couldn't tell you where it went because the last place I took it was pickleball. And the problem is that these things don't fit in my purse. This is why things get lost. I want a smaller camera, like the DJI Osmo Pocket, whatever. I don't know. It's like $500, but at least like it's small, because you need so much stuff for this one camera. Like, the battery dies fast, it overheats, you gotta keep buying accessories. Like, I'm over it. So I'm just ready to just like upgrade to a new camera. If it's meant to be, it will be. But guys, you don't understand, I've been going through it with this camera. I made a decision that whatever I decide to do will be successful. And that's my mindset. Some people will support me and will love that for me, and some people will not. And that's okay. That's literally okay. My back is in a little bit of pain, y'all, from yesterday. I'm gonna brush my teeth, and I'm gonna probably like just dog freaking what do they call, protein shake, and bring some water with me, because y'all, I hope that this tripod just like pops up, but I genuinely have no idea where it could be, and that's kind of annoying. So let's brush our teeth and get ready for the day. Look how cute my tennis outfit is, y'all. I got it from Fabletics. I'll make sure to link it, y'all, but it's so cute. So if you're a tennis girly or pickleball girly, this is like the cutest little outfit. You can put your little balls right here. You don't realize how important it is to have something where you can put balls until you have nowhere to put balls. And then you're like chasing balls 24/7. It's mad annoying. I will be going to church tomorrow to see if I left that tripod there. I probably did. I probably left it right in the gym. I messaged my friend to see if she saw anything. If not, I'll go to the gym, check, and then I'll go to Paul and see if he found the tripod, because he's like the production guy at my church. And then worst case scenario, I'll just get him. Luckily, that tripod is really cheap. If it was expensive, I'd be devastated. It's not that I need like one for vlogging, and then I need one for like on the go. But it's like, geez, like I have to bring so many. Like, when I tell you, it's so aggravating that I have to bring so many accessories. Sometimes you just want to vlog. And yes, I'm gonna look in here one more time. Maybe it'll pop up. It's like, it did not pop up. Yo, I've been calling these knobs. It's no BS. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Nobody better tell me nothing about these. If these are not your favorite protein shakes, like, I don't know, I can't be friends with you. Okay guys, I'm in the car again, and I just want to check for my tripod one more time, because like, honestly, I swear I remember grabbing it. Okay, I put it in here. I grabbed these. I was playing pickleball. I remember that. It could possibly just have fell underneath here. because I have like garbage. Throw all this stuff out. There's like freaking deodorant in there. No, honestly, RIP to that tripod, y'all, because it's nowhere to be found. My only other hope is that it's at church. But I do need something to set my camera up on when I don't want to carry it. Like, that's like the most important part. I can't carry the camera everywhere, and like when it wobbles, I notice that like it makes, that's what makes the memory card like reformat. So, oh well. If there's one thing you're gonna learn this. If there's one thing you're gonna hear from this vlog, hear freaking this. When everything starts to fall apart, that means you're going in the right direction. Do not take your foot off the gas pedal. When you start to lose things that you need, or you have a dream and everything falls apart, and it's just like you feel like you're doing the right thing, but nothing's working out, you're probably being spiritually attacked, because you're not supposed to know what your purpose is, okay? Do not let that discourage you. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it the end of the world? No.
To you, sorry.
Okay, why is the ball going up? Yeah, so close it. Look at my racket. See? When the ball goes over. Yeah, nice. Good.
Sorry.
Stop. They're not dynamic when you're in a straight line. Yay! I'm sorry. Anything cross court is dynamic. This is control. Static. Anything cross court static. Come on.
I don't know how to. We switched sides.
Alright, get to the ball. Not reach for the ball. Get to the ball. Alright, let's okay, one rotation.
I'm sorry.
Get to the ball. Alright.
I have made it back to my house sit, guys. There's Benny down there. So tennis was mad fun, I'm not gonna lie. And it was different than usual because we actually like played back and forth. We rarely do that where we'll like play each other like toward the end. It's very rare. Let's put this here, okay. And my tripod, I found it, guys. I found my tripod. Whew. I'm trying to put you in a place where you can see me without me having my tripod. But yes, I found my tripod, and I went to Ulta and Fenty. They're having like their sales. So when you go every day, there's like a different sale on a different product. And Fenty had their highlighters on sale for 50% off. And then, what else had a sale? Hey, you, get out my food. There we go. Fenty had their highlighters 50% off, and then they had mad lip combos, which were really cute. And I was like, well, I want to try that. And I just like went up to the Ulta girl and I was like, what is new? Because I'm so out of the makeup game, y'all, that I'm excited to get back into it, because I genuinely like wearing simple makeup and doing it and making it easy for everyone else. But y'all, I'm tired. My friend Colin met me at Ulta just to like say hi. And then I went to Jersey Mike's and I got me an Italian. Look, ooh, Jersey Mike's. I got a giant sandwich, like the size of Texas. Because I'm gonna eat it for like lunch and then for dinner. And then if I'm hungry again, I can have some more. So I feel like that's the smartest thing I could do. Large drink, large sandwich. I don't know if they have water around here. I'm thirsty. Hey guys, I am back at the pool. I ate my sandwich and I was like, you know what? Let me take advantage of the weather again. Put my bathing suit back on and call it a day. It is very nice out here. It's like not too hot, not too cold, but like the more I sit in the sun, the hotter I get. I'm so disappointed the hot tub is like drained, so I guess they don't use the hot tub in the summer. I'll use the hot tub year round, but that's just me. So I'm just chilling out here with the doggies. This is probably the best thing that they could do, because then they could be outside with me. And then I have this guy over here, the little schnauzer boy. trinkets. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 out, out, out. You know how to swim? Oh my God. Come, get out, get out. No, I didn't know you could swim. Crazy. I didn't know you could swim. Oh, don't do that. Cold water affects you. Oh, I didn't know you could swim. Don't do that again. That was scary. I'm gonna bring you guys inside probably. Because that was scary. You can swim. Oh my God. Don't jump in. No. No. Lay down. Lay down. I'm going to bring you guys in the house. All right, I'm going to sit here with you so you can like dry off. No, you didn't just jump in the water. You scared the heck out of me. You scared the heck out of me. Don't do that. I should have asked if you could swim. Crazy. You're crazy. You're a crazy girl. Is that your first time doing that? Because you can't do that again. That was scary. Stay. Don't get in. She's like, come. Come, Poppy. Why do you keep coming in here? Why do you keep doing that? You're not supposed to know how to do that. Who taught you that? You're crazy. You're crazy. Please don't scare me. You're scaring me. Can you swim for real? Like, I don't know. Should I just let you since you're doing it? Yep. You're so comfortable with it, bro. I'm just gonna let you. Stop licking it. Stop licking it. You better not drown, because I'm not gonna be able to save you. Good girl. Good girl. I'm a good swimmer. Don't get sick though, because you love getting sick with cold water. Crazy. Who taught you that? I bet Benny's not a swimmer. Oh my God. I didn't think you were trying to jump in. I didn't think you were going to jump in, Bush. Shake it off. Shake it off. Benny, what are you doing? Benny, come. What are you doing? Don't jump in. No, crazy. Y'all, when I tell you I had no idea that she could swim, I could swim really well. So either way, I wasn't afraid for them to be near me because obviously, like, if I need to go and get them from drowning, I can. I should have been a lifeguard in my past life, probably was. But I wasn't really too concerned, but it just scared me because, like, why are you doing that? Anyway, that was a little bit scary. I just love how beautiful this house is. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna take a shower though. I was hoping that Dolly would get a little bit clean, or not clean, dry before we came in. So we wait out there for a little bit of time because I just didn't want her to be like wet, messing up the furniture, all that. I was gonna take her on a walk, both of them, especially to dry her off. But they ran around that pool so many times that they were basically begging to come inside. So let me go ahead and hit the shower, just take this chlorine off my body and rinse my hair off. Good morning. It is the next day and I'm running out of battery really quickly, so I might as well just say this really fast. I'm on my way to my therapy appointment. It's talk therapy. I'm so excited. And I didn't realize my thing was running out of battery, so that's obnoxious. But good morning. And I'll follow up with you guys in a few. So I left my therapy appointment, and y'all, how good is therapy? Like, I love therapy so much. It honestly like changes my whole day. There we go. I just wanted to like come home and do my makeup real quick because I don't know, that's what I felt like doing, I guess. And I wanted to do like a couple of TikToks while I have like the energy. I like to make sure that like once I have like a win to do something, that I do it and I don't remain lazy, because I will talk myself out of doing work. So I figured I'd bring you guys along the journey. I changed the settings on my camera a little bit so that way it would last a little bit longer. It wouldn't overheat as fast. But yeah, I'm happy about that. So just gonna go ahead and all right, just putting on some moisturizer. But I want to talk to you guys about something for real. What we talked about in therapy today was kind of like releasing in some sense. It's like, I don't know if any of you guys can relate to this, but I definitely have like a fantasy version of what I want my life to look like. I don't know if you guys can relate to this. I put a lot of pressure on myself because I feel like I'm not where I need to be in any aspect of life. Like I feel like because of like media or the way I was raised, if things are not going a certain way, that I'm a failure. And it might be because I didn't get the validation I needed as a child. And I am starting to realize that it's okay for life not to look exactly how you thought it was gonna look. But that's a very hard pill to swallow when you're a very mission-based person. Oh, I wanted to do my hair real quick. But when you're like someone who like has a lot of goals and really loves doing different things and wants to be a high achiever, a high level person, it is so hard to convince yourself that it's okay for a part of your life to just kind of be mediocre. Like it's okay for not every aspect of your life to be perfect. A perfect life, first of all, looks different for everybody, right? Oh, God. Whether that's like your financial life or your love life, like literally it looks different for every single person. And I have a hard time realizing that my definition of success is going to look different from other people's definition of success. And because there's so many definitions, I shouldn't be so hard on myself if I'm not meeting this expectation that I created in my head, because I'm the only person with that expectation. And the thing is, I haven't spoken to my mom in a really long time, and my dad doesn't really care what I do with my life. And I don't have that pressure from like family to be someone amazing or anything like that. So I wonder sometimes like where that pressure comes from, and it comes from myself. Maybe because I just didn't feel like as a child I was good enough. But I definitely want to rewire my brain to realize that a beautiful life can look a whole bunch of different ways. Nobody's perfect. And I feel like people present this perfect version of what a life is supposed to be. And again, it's just like an unrealistic expectation that we put on ourselves, because it's damn near impossible to be a billionaire with a six-pack, with the perfect spouse, perfect home, just doing whatever they need to do for themselves. Like, look at most people in the world. Most people, obviously only like 10% of the world are millionaires. There's not that many rich people in the world to start with. And then there's not a lot of people who are in happy relationships with money. And then there's people who have the money that they have, but they're working like a dog and they don't get to spend any time with their family. So what is this unrealistic expectation that I have for myself? Like, where does that come from? Why do I feel like that? And realizing that there's going to be suffering and things are going to happen all the time has kind of like released me from that unrealistic expectation. Because y'all, like, I put a lot of pressure on what a successful life looks like. And I need to accept that good and bad things are going to happen, even if I have the fantasy life. Even if I have the most perfect, beautiful life with the most perfect, beautiful spouse and the unlimited amount of money, people are still going to pass away. People are still going to get sick. Like, things happen. And it's literally impossible for nothing bad to happen in your life. I remember I told my friend, I don't know if you guys ever heard this saying, first shall come last and last shall come first. So I had this saying in my mind. So I'm thinking, well, if first shall come last and last shall come first, then my suffering has to be over soon. It's so crazy how they walk around right when I start a video. It's literally insane. But I feel as if like I thought that meant that my suffering was going to end at some point. I thought that meant that I wasn't going to have to worry about things at some point and that things were going to get easier for me, and it's just not the case. And it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. And if you can relate to me, comment below. But at the end of the day, that's unreal. Like, that's not what life is. Life is as my pastor would say, a fishbowl full of turds. That's life. So when we put too much pressure on ourselves for it to look a certain way, like, you're always gonna be unhappy with where you are. You're never gonna feel good enough because, again, life is just not perfect. Oh my God, so I got some stuff from Ulta here, period, Ulta. I got this like freebie thing with a whole bunch of nicks in it. And the reason why I'm pulling that out is because I remember seeing, look, a brow glue, non-sticky finish. Like, do I do this first or last? I'm gonna open this. I spent so much money in there. That's why they gave it to me, probably. Oh, let's see. Instant brow styler. I low-key want to try that, but do I put it on first? It came with gloss, eyeliner, and a lip liner. And look how pretty this lip liner is. Hold on. It's a dark brown. Like, oh, I was not expecting this beautiful. Oh, okay. All right. Just dropping everything. Look at the color on the packaging. It looks like, oh, sorry, when my eye is there, it just goes straight to my face. Look at that. So it's like a chestnut brown. What color is this? Sandstorm. Yeah, I'm excited to try that because the darker the lip liner, the better. I actually got a couple of things from Fenty that are like lip combinations, so I can't wait to try that as well. But you always need, first of all, I love the butter gloss. I have them in the dark brown. I have 2 of these. I used to wear these all the time. I don't know where it is now. Maybe because I use them. So it's nice to have a clear one. I've never tried the clear one, so I'm excited for that. Guys, I had to get out of that house. Those dogs were driving me insane. Dolly just wants attention, unlimited attention. And that's insane. That's crazy to think that you're gonna get unlimited attention from me. It's not gonna happen. But she just kept barking, and because I don't know what that barking means, and she already went outside, she already ate, I was like, I need to, and she barks at me. Like, you know what I mean? She's like, listen to me. And I'm like, what? It's not like she's barking at something outside or a noise. She's like crying for my attention. I'm like, girl, they do need to go for a walk though, I think. But by the time I get back there, it'd be dark and I'd be scared to take them. I'm not gonna lie. They've talked about bears and I just haven't taken them out ever since they talked about that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna do this for TikTok, guys. I'm running out of battery before it overheats. That's insane. That never happens. That never happens. Okay, I'm gonna do this TikTok, y'all. And then I'll be back to you guys. So in my last vlog, I showed you guys this shower filter, which is supposed to make your skin, hair, nails softer, but also it smells like oranges. Like they have different like scents from Boyish. And remember, my memory card got wiped, so I didn't have any of the footage of me putting it together or anything like that, but I absolutely am obsessed with it. It did take about 10 to 15 minutes for me to start smelling it, but now that it's working properly, it smells so good. Like, if you don't got money, you could possibly just upgrade your bath experience and make it feel a little bit more luxurious just by buying one of those Boyish filters. Love it so much. I think I'm just gonna wear this. I'm too tired to figure out what I'm gonna wear, but I really do have to hit the shower. So yeah, it's really, really cool, guys. Here's an up close look. Cool, right? It's the coolest thing. I live in an old apartment, so please excuse the nasty brown marks around there. I try my best to like scrub all that off, and some of it just never got off since I moved in. But anyway, this is it. This is the Voice shower filter. It's pretty cool. So tennis was an event, y'all. Like the way I twisted my ankle, and luckily like I didn't put all my weight on it, so it wasn't like the end of the world. But I was like a little bit scared for a second because like it hurt, and then it stopped, and then I felt my neck starting to hurt, and I'm like, oh my god. I was happy I kept going because I knew that if I stopped, like it would probably make it worse. And I'm not looking forward to taking my sneaker off, because once you take your shoe off, like it's over. But tennis is really good, and I'm at the point now where I have to upgrade my racket. Like my coach was like, hold on. He looked at my racket. He was like, give me your racket. I gave him my racket. He was like, hold on, let me go get something. He goes to his car and he brings me a racket because like he's sick of my shit. He's so sick of my shit. Because I'm getting better, but it's like my hits are so inconsistent that he's probably like, what is going on? Like, so he was like, you need a new racket. So I'm probably going to upgrade my racket. Like I never thought I would get to a place where I need an actual good racket to, because I just been sucking so bad at tennis that I never thought I'd get to the point where my racket mattered. I just was doing it for fun. But like since I'm getting pretty okay, it's nice. Like it feels validated. So yeah, it's really, really cool. So I went and I stopped to go get Taco Factory. It's like my favorite taco spot, and I'm now at Stewart's. I love their ice cream. I've been craving their ice cream, and it makes sense that I'm craving their ice cream because my period's coming like next week. But they just built this new Stewart's over here. It's pretty new. Like they just made it, so it's not so far from my house. It's actually closer than the other Stewart's. Anyway, I cannot wait to get back to the house. I have like some work to do for the company I consult for sure. Like I probably will go there, do some emails, make a deck. I'll probably work like for 2-3 hours just on anything like related to that. And then I'll probably do makeup, do a couple of videos because I have a new wind. Usually around this time I'm fatigued and I'm tired, but because I have so much like, I just want to take advantage of my good mood. I've been in a very good mood. I also used my CPAP last night. That might be a reason why. But I've been feeling really, really good. My friend is going to stop by later and get my laundry from out my trunk because I hurt my ankle so bad that I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to make it. And the laundry is really, really heavy. So thank God for my friends. And I'm praying for my friend. One of my friends are in surgery right now. I sent her a little message just talking about how like I'm thinking about her, things like that. But, you know, at my church, I'm like, I help with worship, but then I also am the care team person. So I have to coordinate something to help with meals. But God, I come to you in the name of Jesus to thank you for today. Thank you for bringing me through my dark times. Thank you for everything, giving me the opportunity to wake up, help my friends, and have my friends help me, for the community that I've built. The reason why I'm praying, guys, I got a notification to pray. I'm specifically supposed to pray for my audience, which is really weird, but I pray for anybody who's watching this vlog that it touches their heart, that there's something that I could say that can help move them forward into their journey and help them find and seek you. I love you. I thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Anyway, yeah, so I'm about to head into the Stewart's. About to ask my friend if he wants any ice cream while I'm here. So, all right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. And then people be wondering why this is my favorite taco place. Like, come on. It's giving. And this is the thing. What you gotta do is you gotta take a lime. Take one of these. If I could just pick it up. My hands don't work very nice. Okay. And you gotta squeeze it on all these because you need that lime. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry on my. Like, I squeeze all the lime juice. And then I like just pour the sour cream that's homemade and this green sauce in. But like, y'all, like this is the key to life. I literally like am their low-key influencer. I have like a couple of restaurants where I just promote them all the time and they don't even know it. But yeah, it's about to give. I haven't had this in so long, so I already know I'm about to like tear this joint up. I'm so hungry too, like. Emily in Paris is back, guys. I think I'm gonna watch that before I get to work, so I can enjoy my food. Ooh, while I eat. I lost my charger, y'all. That's a little bit aggravating. I have no idea. I thought it was in my purse. I can never find the things I'm looking for when I need them. I might have left it at that house, but I don't think I did. Like, I remember putting it in my purse, but y'all, I just don't be remembering nothing. It is time for tennis. Good morning, y'all. Today is like crazy. I'm wearing like the clear lip gloss from NYX and I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of thinking like I need to always have like lip stuff on. Like, why wasn't I like this my whole life? You know how there's girls that like literally can't live without like a lippy? I'm turning into one of those girls. But y'all, it is cold outside. I'm wearing long sleeves for the first time ever. I don't even think anybody at tennis has ever seen me with like a shirt on. Anyway, you know what I had on my mind? Anytime I have opportunity to uplift like people of color, I'm gonna do it every time. I've had the opportunity to like help cast the conference for the company I consult for. And my number one priority every time has been inclusion. And I always like think of all the people of color I'm gonna cast first. And then I go like with like disabilities after that. And then I go obviously with like people in bigger bodies. And the reason why I do that is not because like I'm trying to exclude any other race, because that's not really what it is. Because one of my closest friends is a white woman, and I talk about her in rooms that she doesn't even know that she's being talked about. Like, I'm speaking up on her behalf every time, you know? But when I have like some sort of power, or I have things in my hands where I can like uplift and promote people who look like me, like I'm gonna do it first, just to make sure that there is inclusion. I'm not saying that I won't hire people who are not people of color. What I'm saying is that I make sure that like our quota is met with inclusion first before I go and fill in the gaps with the other people. Like, I do it backwards. A lot of people, you know, they just hire who's like the most qualified and fits. But like, there's so many like people of color that don't have the opportunity or the privilege of like being able to even know about opportunities. So every time I like have like power in my hands, I'm like, okay, let's fill these gaps first. And then obviously like the people who are qualified will get picked and chosen. But every time I want to make sure at least 10% of whatever we're doing is people of color or black. You know what I mean? So it's just something that I'm very proud of. And like I said, it doesn't just mean race. Like, I mean people in different body types. I mean people of like disabilities, like just everybody. I'm always gonna like want to cast them first every time. But I got some great news. I can't tell you what it is, but we did like lock in like a really big person. And I love her so much. She stood her ground, baby. She stood her ground, and I love her for it. Ooh. Negotiating was really hard, but honestly, it was really not negotiating. Like, she won the battle. We lost the battle. Like, she knew what she was worth, and like, I look up to that. Like, I look up to people who know their worth. Like, anyway, let me get going. Daddy just leave the poor lady alone with her stroller. Come. So, I just realized, oh my God, this is the end of the week. I'm supposed to be ending my vlog. Before I end my vlog, I want to show you guys the tennis racket that my coach... I don't think it's like the 2024 version of it. I think it's like an older version. But y'all, I went to go see like how much my tennis racket would cost. And let me show you guys something. It's literally the closest one I can find to it. Head Extreme MP. And I know this guy. Look how much it is. Focus. I got it for $50, and this is how much it is. Like, tennis is for rich people. Okay? Don't let anybody confuse you. Tennis is for rich people. All right? I'm not 100% sure if that's the exact one. I kind of like try to find one that was like similar to the one, but it says Head Extreme MP. That's the one I have. Oh, MPO. That's crazy. That's crazy. probably the most expensive thing I own other than my laptop and my camera. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I wanted to show you guys that this dog here, like, snores even when she's awake. Like, she'll dead stare at you and she'll be like, but she's not doing it anymore. But I love you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and end it so I can upload this because it's been a while. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.